Sync what up? This is plugged into there.
Big brain.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I had a little bit of a stroke. It's fine.
Welcome to the first ever episode of the Sports Show podcast. It's a reboot. Rebranding of our original show called the Throwing Jabs Pod, which another podcast group has since taken.
God bless.
So that's gone.
I didn't know that was the reason we changed it.
It is. Yeah. That is the sole reason.
Nice.
Yeah. I love Throwing Jabs.
Well, yeah.
I love that name. It's sad to see it go.
But it's because the names didn't line up. Because it was Jake, Aiden, Bobby throwing jabs.
Yeah. What's it supposed to be now? Throwing Jad, Jake, Aiden, Dylan?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the sports show.
It's the sports show.
Very creative. Very top tier.
I'm surprised this name wasn't taken, to be honest.
Very bland.
Yeah.
But it works.
Well, I guess it's pretty broad. Anyways.
My name, if you watch Throwing Jabs, is Jake Arnold. I'm a student at the University of South Carolina for broadcast journalism, so this is my wheelhouse.
Yeah. Give out your full resume, just
yeah.
in the
3.8 GPA.
I thought it dropped.
It did drop. Right next to me is Aiden Lassiter.
3.7 GPA.
Holy shit! I'm jealous.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm a man of Trident Technical College.
And to his right would be Dylan Jackson, my stepbrother.
University of South Carolina.
Yeah.
Journalism major.
Beautiful.
So this show is about sports, as was the last one. This time with no Bobby. Hopefully he joins us at some point, but we will see.
We don't need Bobby. Bobby, if you're watching this, I'll take you right now, son. I got beef with Bobby. I don't remember what we beefed about, but we beefed.
Oh, I think it's just because he's a Steelers fan.
Yeah. God.
All right. So our first topic of the day, the MLB is an absolute dumpster fire right now.
Yeah, well, Joe Kelly got banned, am I right?
Yeah.
I know baseball.
He threw a pitch at an Astros player's head and then smiled at him.
Dude,
which I think is a badass move. Like, he should not have been suspended for that.
Dude, isn't it like the equivalent of like a 22-game suspension in the 60 game? Because I heard they gave him...
I have no idea.
I saw that they gave him an 8-game suspension, and for the 60-game season, it's like a 22-game
probably
suspension.
Because it's headhunting. They don't want that in their sport.
And Rob Manfred.
But that is not why the MLB is a dumpster fire. The MLB is a dumpster fire because the Marlins had 14 players test positive with the coronavirus.
Derek Jeter, baby.
Congratulations.
He's bringing that New York
You have
spirit.
won the Stupid Award this year. Maybe that'll be a segment. Stupid Award. We'll give that out each week.
Haven't the Marlins been like historically bad?
Oh,
too?
they're awful.
They've already won 2 World Series, and they started in 1995.
They do have a better record than the Phillies this year. They're 2-1, and the Phillies are 1-2.
Yeah,
so.
That's what I thought. I used to like baseball.
7 games into the season.
It's whatever. It's fine. How's Bryce Harper working out for you?
Oh, he was a beaut.
No.
He hit 1 homer in the 3 games he played. That's not bad. Hey, if you extrapolate that, that's a big word. You should learn that one.
I know.
To 160 games, what's 160 divided by 3? Is that like 70? Close.
Good math.
So he had like
3.8 GPA.
That's
everybody.
like 70. That's like 70 home runs in a season. Yeah. So the Marlins had a lot of guys test positive. They can't play for 2 weeks now. The Phillies had guys test positive. I know St. Louis had players test positive, so their game with the Brewers got canceled. The Yankees are losing games. The Blue Jays are losing games. It's just a whole mess, and they have no idea how to handle it. Dylan added, Rob Manfred says if the sport cannot do a better job managing COVID, it may shut down for the season, which I see happening within the next few weeks.
Good.
Nobody likes baseball anyway. So.
Baseball
That is
sucks.
false.
Baseball's the
The
worst.
sound of a home run off of a bat
It's
is
called
the most beautiful sound.
The
you'll
sound
ever
of
hear.
a dinger is quite nice.
Yes.
But besides that, baseball's
When you
the
have
worst.
Bryce Harper, JT Realmuto, Reese Hoskins, and a bunch of other guys on your team, you are hearing dingers for days.
You just named
I know
nothing.
one of those players.
I know.
Those are Phillies guys.
I know JT Realmuto because I used to be a Marlins fan.
Best catcher in baseball.
Yeah, well, he wasn't when I was a Marlins fan. No, he wasn't, but it's whatever.
Yeah, so the MLB is a dumpster fire. You know what is not a dumpster fire, though? The Premier Lacrosse League.
Disgusting.
I got the lacrosse shirt on. We're ready to go.
Somehow went downhill from MLB?
They have a bubble in Utah. You know what's in Utah? There's nothing in Utah other than the National Women's Soccer League. And you know what they're doing with the National Women's Soccer League? You know what they're doing with the National Women's Soccer League.
That felt like a
I do
sexual
not.
reference. I do not know. No.
You put a lot of men and women into the middle of nowhere in Utah. We'll see what happens.
No, I had tried to watch some NWSL games, but I never did.
Julie Ertz is a
babe. There we go. Naming players. All right.
I know Alex Morgan.
Dude, they have one of the coolest
Megan
names.
Rapinoe.
Racing Louisville is a name of a team.
That's pretty cool.
From like horse racing, since that's what like the Kentucky Derby and stuff, dude.
I didn't even put that together.
That is a sick
3.8
name.
GPA, ladies and
That is
gentlemen.
a sick name. That's all I got to say about the NWSL.
You have anything about the NWSL?
I think the NHL has the best names, though.
Are you going to bring up the
Kraken?
Seattle Kraken?
Yeah, the Kraken.
The
is
Kraken.
amazing.
I actually think the MLS has the best names. Charlotte FC.
That's terrible. Better than Major League Rugby. They have not one, but two team names that are named after alcoholic beverages. They have the LA, I think it's Giltinis.
What about the Milwaukee Brewers?
That's beer. Beer is cool.
What about the Washington football team?
That is a pretty dope name. I've seen shirts going around that just say the football team on them.
Oh,
and
I
I'm
like
like,
that.
I'm an Eagles fan, but
I would actually buy that.
Did you guys watch
Like, unironically, I would get that. Like, that's actually going to be a piece of memorabilia in 20 years.
yeah.
Did you guys watch the NFL Top 100?
I did
No,
not.
I don't care.
No, I was.
It's all subjective. If you put Patrick Mahomes at 4, your list is invalid.
Okay.
If you put Michael Thomas at 5, your list isn't valid.
No, I was watching it though, and I got so confused. I think until like probably when they were around the 30th, and it hit me all at once because they kept showing players, and I'm like, I swear he was on a team. It would be like, because you know it always says like Falcons cornerback or whatever, and so it would come up. It would be like Landon Collins. I'm like, I thought he was on the Redskins, and it would just show safety. And I'm like, did they cut him or something? I guess I don't know. And Adrian Peterson's there, and I was Garrett. I'm like, did they cut Adrian Peterson? And then it all hit me. I'm like, they don't have a name. That's why they're just running back safety.
Well, back on topic, lacrosse. The bubble in Utah is pretty sweet. They've got a cool stadium, and it's actually fun. I've watched 2 or 3 of the games. They're pretty fun to watch. Go Whip Snakes. Champions last year, they got Matt Rambo, Maryland All-Star.
Oh yeah,
He's
sure.
good.
Big lacrosse guy
Oh, yeah.
making that.
Water Dogs are a new team owned by Part of My Take,
What is?
fellow podcasters.
What's the name of that team?
The Water Dogs.
I don't think so.
The what dogs?
The water.
The Water Dogs. All right.
What are you talking about?
And
But they suck. They're 0-2 so far. They're doing okay. They'll hang out in with teams, but then they eventually just find a way to lose it. And
did you put Whip Snakes? Whip Snakes, fantastic.
I did put Whip Snakes.
Just to hype
fantastic.
yourself up.
Yes, I did. I haven't won anything since the Eagles won a Super Bowl. Okay.
That's still
The only
more recent
I've won the
than-
COVID sweepstakes with the Phillies.
None of my
So-
teams besides none of my teams in the States have won anything ever.
Yeah, same.
Well, that sounds like a
I've got
problem.
City till I die. That's it, bro. But where's Nathaniel Ackey's supposed to be incoming? People are mad about it. They shouldn't be. He's worth the $40 million. First off, second off, we sold Sané for $60 million. People are talking about like we're ruining the game. You bought Harry Maguire for $80 million, Manchester United.
This
Stop
isn't
talking.
Aiden's corner
Stop
kick yet.
talking. Just getting serious.
Yes, stop talking.
Just getting serious.
I stopped
Um,
watching soccer, so I cannot comment on that.
The All-Star Atlas team, which is pretty much like all the big names in lacrosse, are just sucking because they're a bunch of me guys, and they don't want to work together. So Whip Snakes blew them out 15-6 yesterday. It was pretty awesome.
Who would have thought that a bunch of lacrosse guys were douches? It's just all about themselves. It's insane.
So anyways, another sport that you play with sticks, NHL. Restart begins tomorrow in the bubble. Very excited. First game is Hurricanes against
Rangers.
Rangers. That'll be a good matchup. Coach, what's the Hurricanes coach? Former Flyer. Rod the Bod Brindamore. That's it.
Wow.
Rod the Bod. He says that they have their goalie situation figured out, but he has not announced it. I saw somebody on Twitter say that Rod is going to step in and play goalie for the team. We will see how that works.
What about the emergency goalkeeper that they had? I read the story on that.
That's not going to happen. Are they going to pull virtual?
No. I want them to sign that guy as their starting keeper. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Hot take: the Seattle Kraken's first logo is bad.
I don't think so.
No,
Yep.
no.
I
love it.
I love the name of the team. I love the other logos, but the little S with the I, it looks cheap. It looks kind of like clip art.
No, I love it. I think it's awesome.
The I, it looks kind of cheap.
They've got like the
Let's
best
see. Let's
color
bring it up.
scheme. They've
No,
got-
the color
it's
scheme,
pretty
but look.
cool.
All right, it's pulled up in front of us right here.
Oh,
That looks a little cheap to me.
no,
that looks-
I think it's
but do you see the tentacle in the middle of the?
No,
eye?
I see it, and I
it's
see the
so
cheap
good.
little eye with the thing. I don't
But did
know.
you notice the Anchor logo? How it's got the
No.
Space Needle at the top?
I love the Anchor logo. I'm talking about the first
I love
S
that.
logo.
They're all pretty great.
The Anchor
The
logos.
uniforms are so good too.
Yeah,
Like those are some nice hockey uniforms.
I'm excited to start watching hockey again tomorrow. Where did our show notes go? That's
Right
bad. No, that's not them. There we go.
Nice job.
So yeah, NHL also had no new COVID cases. So as long as they're not out on the town partying in Vancouver, what can you do?
MLB is like the only one that's really having an issue. MLS has been fine. NBA, I guess they've had like a couple, but it's like
Well,
nothing
didn't
serious.
MLS lose Dallas for the whole season?
MLS lost Dallas. That hurt. I love Paxton Pomykal and Reggie Cannon. I wanted them to get scouted by Europeans.
Oh well, Philly Union's looking good.
Mark
But
McKay.
this isn't Aiden's Corner King.
Brendan Aronson, anyone?
On topic.
Dude, he's going to Germany.
So, as I said, restart begins tomorrow. Flyers play the second. So ready for some Flyers hockey. We were on a roll. But yeah, now to the big news. The first sport that is officially restarted and isn't having any issues. That's like a national renowned sport. The NBA.
You better watch yourself.
We are living.
Watch myself how.
It's just I see the shade at the MLS. And
All right, our camera kind of sucks, so we got to restart it every once in a while.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the NBA for like 10 minutes, and we didn't realize our camera cut off. So we'll try and recap that a little bit.
but the NBA's back. That's the big news.
The big news. It's bigger than the PLL, bigger than soccer. It's the main dog of everything that's going on in sports right now. You can't watch any sports media and not see the main headline be about the NBA or LeBron's hairline.
Or his gray beard.
Yeah,
Skip
true.
Bayless,
Beard now.
and the bald spot.
Oh yes, but the funniest news out of the entire NBA had to have been the Lou
Magic
Williams strip club, Magic City Gentlemen's Club appearance in a photo online.
He had to get some hot wings, bro. Gotta respect the game.
Well,
He's got some wings named after him in
Really?
that strip club. Oh yeah,
no way.
he does.
Yeah. They call
Nice.
this one Lou and this one Williams.
I did see a photo of these wings, and they looked quite good.
Looks scrumptious.
I'm not
I
a
can't-
wings guy.
Dude, I can't blame the man. You can never blame a man for wings and boobies.
Oh, yeah.
So, amen to that.
And apparently they have the best rated wings in the entirety of Atlanta. So I'm thinking we do our next live show from Magic City.
I'm down.
Yeah. No.
All right.
I'm in.
We'll see you guys there.
Mask up. Everybody wear masks. Just eating wings through masks.
Uh,
All right.
so what else do we have?
Into actual basketball news now.
Rashawn Holmes.
Rashawn Holmes as well. The food delivery. He went out. What did you see? Who's the guy that tweeted out?
It's Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre. He was
Kelly
like,
Oubre.
you guys can just order delivery. And then Rashawn Holmes ordered delivery and came down and got it and then got in trouble. Has to
Yeah,
be
they-
quarantined for 10 days. And
they-
Kelly Oubre tweeted out, oops, never mind. So it's Kelly Oubre's fault. It's Phoenix
So-
Suns.
How long is Rashawn Holmes not allowed to play?
10 days. It's a
10 days. So same thing
quarantine.
with Lou Williams, I'm guessing.
Yeah, if you...
Oh, he had
Well,
it coming, though.
It might have been a while ago, so he might be out of quarantine
That's
now.
true.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's still just the regular season, technically, anyways. So
And his team's not going to go far anyways.
who does he play for? I'm not.
The Kings.
I don't know my players. I can only name like 4 Sixers max,
Yeah, it's
and I'm a Sixers fan. So
And Lou Williams. He
That
said he
is the
didn't know
extent
who
of my
Lou
NBA
Williams was before this.
knowledge.
Lou Williams was drafted and played for the 76ers for 7 years.
I was drafted and played for the 76ers in my 2K league, and I'm going to be Rookie of the Year. Right now, I'm third behind John Zion with like 12 games left, and I'm averaging 30 points a game. So
If you don't win Rookie of the Year in 2K,
Yeah.
then you are a failure.
I put it on like the all-star mode. or
Everybody
whatever.
puts it on the all. It's required that you do it on the hardest mode. Now the real question is, did you buy VC?
Of course not. I'm a cheapskate. Why do you think I have a 90-year-old camera that only records for 12 minutes at a time?
Just gotta check. All right. Title. Did last night the Lakers Clippers game happen, which was
I watched the first quarter. It was
big-
quite entertaining.
big matchup. Both teams look rusty, but
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
mean, what can you expect? They haven't been playing for, 3 months at this point?
yeah, but
Since the beginning of March?
I trust the Clippers that they're going to beat the Lakers when it matters. When it matters.
When it matters,
When it matters.
did that game not matter?
Kind of it did. It's fine.
I mean, where are they seated at this point?
1 and 2.
I mean, not much of a difference in the NBA.
No.
The talent disparity between 1 and 2 and 7 and 8 is about the same.
Well,
Honestly, I'm not sure that I would want the 1 seed this year because you're going to have to go up against,
Zion.
if Zion is healthy, you're going to have to go up against him in
Lakers
the
will
first round.
hand it to him, though.
dude, have you not?
He's only playing 11 minutes a game.
Have you not seen that? Dude, the Pelicans Lakers game this year have been my favorite games to watch.
I do remember that one game. That was good, and then the Lakers pulled away by like 12 at the end.
Dude,
I think that was the last game they played before quarantine.
Bi, they're unstoppable. Plus, JJ Redick was a man on fire last night.
Lonzo was not good last night.
Lonzo was not good. He was rusty, but Zoe's still a
How many
madman.
points
still
did
have
Zion
to-
have?
Zion had like 16 points.
Yeah,
16 points?
Zion scored fast. I remember the last point total I saw was like 4 minutes, 9 points.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he was just
Okay.
catching lobs from everybody.
That's not bad, but the only headline I've seen is that he only played 11 minutes,
He only played
which
11
is
minutes,
suspect.
And he didn't play
But-
any minutes in crunch time.
Yeah, and then they ended up losing to Rudy Gobert, the guy that shuts everything down, sinks the free throws to win the game.
Steals my money. I had a lineup set that night. Then I got DQ'd. Oh, so disappointing. No, but who would you consider to be the title favorites right now?
76ers. Here they come, everybody. Clap your hands. Stand up and cheer.
All
They're
right.
the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference
Yeah.
right now. Sit down.
No, 76ers are what I would consider not a threat even in the slightest.
They've got their first game tomorrow. I'm excited to watch them play.
No, Ben Simmons.
I think they're a threat. I think that they're just so
If
good defensively that
They've
it's
had
just-
time to heal. They were running on scraps.
Dude, Horford was
Towards the
playing
end.
atrociously. I'm not a Ben Simmons guy. I mean,
Ben Simmons is a center.
yeah,
Yeah.
power forward center. He's a big.
They've got 3 centers in their starting lineup.
Oh yeah.
No,
They've done that for
the
years.
Nuggets.
Well,
the
yeah.
Nuggets, Bol.
We gotta talk about Ball for a second because he came out of nowhere.
Did he come out of nowhere? No, everybody loved Bol, and then nobody drafted him.
Well, I mean, he wasn't even playing in the regular season. I mean,
He's a madman. Well,
he's incredible though. I respect him so much.
his dad killed a tiger with his bare hands.
I know. And his dad was like the tallest player ever.
Yeah, 7'6". It was him and George. Some name. It's whatever.
Ooh,
But
Celtics Bucks on at 6:30.
Dude, I can't wait to watch that game.
Milwaukee
Dude.
4.5.
I
We're
would
watching
say-
the end of the Memphis Portland game right now. Memphis is pulling away with 2.5 minutes left.
Third quarter.
Up 10. Oh, it's the third quarter?
Yeah.
Poor Dame.
Never mind. Good game. Very good game.
Yeah, you got expert analysis over here. Top NBA.
3.8 GPA.
He makes Stephen A. look like he actually watches basketball. It's Jake Arnold.
I mean, where do you see third quarter on this thing? Oh, I see it now. It's very blurry. So,
I think the betting odd favorite is probably the Bucks.
yeah, Bucks are up 4.5.
But I would pick myself. I would pick the Clippers.
This is airing after that game, so the Bucks won it by 9, right, guys?
Well, no, we're talking about the full thing. We're not talking
Oh.
about Bucks Celts.
You should like edit like the audio. The Bucks won by, and then just insert your
A little
audio.
robot voice. All right, guys, you ready? So the Bucks won by.
The Celtics won by.
And then just cut out the other one.
Yes.
Celtics. Kim. That's all I gotta say. That's,
Honest opinion, I think it's going to be probably Celtics Lakers.
In the finals?
That's what I'm thinking. I think they're both going to make a run.
you're not a Jason Tatum believer, Kemba? All I did for the city.
You cannot put down the Irishman.
You can though. That's the thing.
No.
I'm gonna take the Bucks.
They're going to grow
in
their
the Eastern
potatoes.
Conference. You know, I'm gonna take the Bucks in the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna take the Clippers in the Western Conference, and then the Clippers are gonna win it all.
That's safe. That's actually what I did at the beginning of the season.
I just don't want
Because
Kawhi
of the
to
season, I
win.
had the Heat.
Dude, no, I had Bucks Clippers, but I'm officially saying the Nuggets are going to win it all now. I love the Nuggets too much to not. I need Joker
I
with
would
the ring.
love for a different team to win.
Dude, I need that fat sinner with the ring on his finger. It's
You know
beautiful.
what will come full circle though? The Jazz winning it all. If Rudy Gobert gets a ring at the end of this season, my life will be complete.
It would be all part of his master plan. But we all know the French aren't that smart. It's fine.
Good thing you're wearing white. You've already surrendered to him.
Yeah, no, he's surrendered to me. This is Christian Pulisic.
Yeah. Speaking of Rudy, yeah.
Baby Jesus.
Did we already talk about him hitting the game-winning shot? I don't know.
Who? Rudy Gobert?
Rudy Gobert, he hits the game-winning shot.
Bi should have passed it to
if we talked
JJ.
about that. Whatever.
I don't think we
You
did.
know, it's a little bit difficult because nobody likes Rudy Gobert now.
I love Rudy Gobert.
Not even his own teammates
That's true.
love him. You know, Donovan Mitchell
Yeah.
doesn't like him anymore.
No.
So
The Stifle Towers, now the Stifled Tower. So sad.
But if they win a ring, I think they'll look past it.
They're
Rudy
not-
Gobert, by the way, 2K legend. You know,
Oh, yeah. He's so
signed him?
good in
Oh,
that
yeah.
game. And I don't know why. He averages like 20 points a game.
Jokic is better. Even in the video game, don't care. Joker till I die.
So, do we have anything else for NBA this fine evening?
LeBron, clutch shot.
I missed it.
You missed it.
I did not get to watch the second half of the
No.
game.
He's gonna rant.
No, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want
No?
to talk. No,
Nothing.
no.
He
It,
played elite defense
it's
on Paul George.
no,
and Kawhi Leonard.
no.
Second MVP voting this year.
It doesn't matter. He's not first. The MVP is the most unimportant award ever
Then why does everybody want to win it?
Yeah.
because it's just fun to be like I'm MVP, but it's like MVP does not matter.
And there is an
It
MVP
just- it's
curse
a-
in the NFL.
It's
though.
it's about being consistently good,
And
aka
speaking
Drew Brees.
of the NFL, we've got a couple of updates on the NFL restart. I'm very excited and looking forward to football. It looks like they've actually outlined a plan much better than the MLB has done to
What
be
a
able to
surprise.
travel. Some teams may be able to have fans in the stands, which would be incredible. I don't see it starting
Hold on,
the season.
Before we
But,
really get into this, we got a minute left on the timer.
all right,
If you wanna.
let's do it. As I was saying before the camera so rudely interrupted.
Yeah, but we got on top of this time. We didn't talk for like 10 minutes.
What was I talking about?
NFL football.
Yeah.
NFL football. Football is the best sport known to man, and if you guys don't agree, then I don't care what you're.
There's
thinking
no need
about.
to compare.
No
we can just
comments.
all enjoy.
No comment.
We can just all enjoy. It's like watching
So good.
two greats that are both
It's
great.
so good. It's
like
like,
watching-
porn. It's like porn, but it's acceptable to watch in public.
It's like Lionel Messi and Christian Pulisic. Just enjoy the two goats at the same time. All right, you don't have to argue about which one's better.
So we got some players opting out. Eagles' new wide receiver Marquise
Marquise
Goodwin. He opted out. He has like a 3-month-old daughter.
Yeah, I
So
don't
I'm-
think there's
I don't
actually going to
really-
be a
Half
serious
the
problem.
Patriots
Yeah.
roster.
Half the Patriots. They're tanking for Trevor.
No.
No,
They are
not.
tanking for
No.
Trevor.
Yeah, I know.
No,
They signed Cam Newton,
No.
so they're officially Super Bowl favorites.
absolutely not. They are Super Bowl favorites. Yeah, they are.
They're gonna trade Cam
Nope.
to some dumbass team for 3 first-round picks and pick up Trevor Lawrence.
The Panthers.
I love Cam Newton to death. He's an amazing player, but the Patriots want Trevor.
I'm
It is
sorry, but-
obvious.
No, it's not obvious.
No,
There's
no,
reasons why. it's like I don't think there's going to be a huge opt-out problem because everybody who does, it's like either A, they're going to probably be cut, so now they're getting guaranteed money,
Yeah.
or B, like in Marcus Cannon's case, he just had recovered from cancer and his kid
Yeah.
has cancer, or what was it with Dante Hightower? He just had a daughter born, so it's like
Yeah.
everybody's opting out.
A
if
lot
it's
of
just
players that have newborns.
yeah, if you just have a child or if you have some sort of illness or
Carson Wentz though playing.
wow. No Cardinals have been tested positive or opted out. So
Lane
Newton.
Johnson had it. Huh?
Cam Newton's playing,
Oh yeah.
and he's going to take them to the Super Bowl and win.
you know
Tampa,
You know that
New England
officially
Super Bowl. I'm here for it.
Tampa
Has the oldest roster in the NFL.
Tampa is the most overrated, overhyped team. People are talking about like Gronk's gonna matter. Gronk will not matter.
LaShawn
Tom-
McCoy though.
Did you see Gronk's Madden rating?
Yeah, no, don't even get me started on that, man. That is absurd. And then
He's better than Ertz
95.
in Madden.
He's a 95, dude.
Fix Madden franchise.
Fix it,
Dude, I would love it, but yes.
They're never going to.
No,
No.
they never are. But
That's why I got NCAA 14.
dude,
They need to make a new NCAA game too.
they do.
Got
It'll
player likeness
suck
now?
just as bad as Madden.
You know,
Probably.
if they could just create an updated one, just new gen, that sort of thing,
Oh yeah.
I'd be
Just the
perfectly
exact same
fine with
game but new graphics?
that. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, please.
That's all I want.
I will pay $100 for it, which is exactly what I paid for NCAA 14.
Yeah, no, it's so expensive. I was like, I'm gonna get it when I was watching Coach Doug's. Shout out Doug's. When I was watching Doug's, I'm like, I'm gonna
He's
get
totally
that
watching this.
too. Yeah, you know what can I say? Me and Barstool Big Cat, we're like that. No, but
Antonio Brown was suspended.
much more on the Bucks. The Bucks are the most overrated, worthless team out there.
No, I
They
disagree.
downgraded at quarterback. They downgraded at tight end, and then they downgraded at running back. And now you're gonna tell me that they're big stuff.
It's your boy. It's Bruce Arians.
I love
BA.
BA, and
He has a plan.
I love. You know,
Not a
he
good
should have
one.
stayed with his plan. Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston was never part of the plan.
Jameis Winston, dude. BA went there because he was best friends with Jameis.
He wanted Jameis out after the 30-30 season.
Jameis Winston should have been given another season because Carson Palmer in his first season.
He'll have his own season when Drew Brees gets injured halfway through
No.
the year, and he ends up being the
Drew
starter.
Brees doesn't get injured that
New
often.
Orleans.
First off,
Drew Brees was.
he was injured last year.
Yeah,
That's it.
he's old. He's like 50.
That's it. Okay,
He's
not
older than
good
Tom
anymore.
Brady.
He's not good anymore either.
He's
Uh,
not.
no,
he's really not.
He's got a noodle
He
arm.
throws dump offs to Michael
Yeah.
Thomas. People talk about how Tommy is check down Tom. They don't talk about check down Drew at all.
That's-
check down Drew is
That's
a
'cause-
million
That's
times
no.
worse
That's
than
because
check down
that's
Tom.
because Drew. First off, did not make his whole career after it because he had the most beautiful deep ball of his time.
But he doesn't have it.
Second
anymore.
off, yeah, he's still
when he throws a good
he's-
deep ball, his receiver gets nailed in the head by a Rams player.
He's still accurate. That wasn't a deep ball, and you know it. And he's still accurate at an insane level where Tom is not. And dude, Jameis Winston is a top 16 quarterback in the NFL this season. If Drew Brees misses time, Jameis will prove it.
Jameis
I'm
will
a
be the
Jameis
starter
believer.
in New Orleans
Cam-
for years to come.
Carson Palmer's first season in Arizona, I think he threw like 22 picks.
Did you see Jameis practicing with a baseball bat?
No.
Holy shit! Like,
He played baseball at Florida State.
no, but like, imagine being so good at football that you don't even have to practice with a football.
Dude,
Jameis is going to be so good.
he got his
This is
LASIK.
Drew's last year. It's Jameis's team next year, and I'm excited for him to go 50-30.
No, I'm super hyped. But it
Yeah, I don't know
does
about all that.
it doesn't matter for anybody because the Cardinals have it locked up this year.
Whatever.
They've got
That video they posted of Kyler walking on the practice field, though, that made me feel things that I've never felt before.
Kyler is a stud muffin. Absolute.
Isaiah Simmons.
Don't even. It's beautiful.
Although I will say they should not have locked him in to inside linebacker.
They're not doing that. They're just saying that because why would you get like this mystery box of awesomeness and then like everybody else like if we know that we might be able to deal with it, why would they be like, all right, this is what we're doing with it? They're just keeping it locked down like the preseason last year with the offense.
Yeah, let him swing around. Who was that guy out of Michigan that played everything?
Jabril.
Jabril
Peppers. That's it.
Isaiah Simmons is different though.
No, Isaiah Simmons.
Isaiah, he's a different breed.
And I hate people
He's
being like,
Jabril, but 30
Speaking of
times
Clemson
better.
players, who's their safety that the Eagles just got?
Muse.
no,
Yeah.
I
No,
thought
Wallace?
they got Kavon Wallace.
Yeah,
Kayvon Wallace. Dude looks insane. He's going to be the next B-Doc. Mark my words.
He's a slot player. He's a slot
He is
player.
a stud.
He's a stud in the slot.
No,
he's a he takes the slot for you.
He's going to be our starting free safety for the next 15 years.
He's going to be your slot corner. Dude, a nickel is important in today's NFL, but he's not going to be B-Doc.
Let's
calm down.
We'll move Mills back to nickel.
I mean, just calm down before hyping up a 4th round safety.
Yeah, he's going to be a Hall of Fame.
He should not have been a 4th round pick, though. He should have been 2nd round.
I don't know.
That was a steal.
I'd say
I don't think he's a 2nd round.
He's a 3rd to 4th round player.
Where they got him, though, was a steal.
How about Jalen Hurts? That's a 2nd round player, Jalen Hurts, right there.
No.
I mean, he fell to the 4th round. He's probably not going to be a Hall of Fame player. I mean,
but he's going to be a fantastic.
Ever hear of Jason
player.
Peters?
He's gonna.
You know where he went in the draft?
Okay, but
he wasn't drafted. He went undrafted.
And where's his Hall of Fame jacket? Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen.
He's still playing.
But we weren't hyping him up to be a Hall of Fame player immediately after he was drafted. Yeah. You see, if you set the bar too high, you're just going to be disappointed with.
With us Eagles fans, we set the bar super high, and I think if they meet half of that expectation, we don't boo you out of Philly.
Just set it up for a great nickel, because that's what he's going to be. He's going to be a great nickel player.
I'm so excited for the defense.
So low, like all the Panthers fans have, the entirety of the franchise, you will always be surprised by how good your players are.
Except for when they don't jump on a fumble in the Super Bowl.
Oh! Yeah.
No comment.
What you gotta say?
He's still gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
That's true.
That's not true, dude. D-Hop and Kyler. D-Hop is gonna.
I forgot you guys got Hopkins.
He's gonna get over 2,000 yards this year, or we will have 3 wide receivers hit 1,000 yards. One of that's going to happen? Kirk Fitz D-Hop on 1,000, or D-Hop Fitz 2,000, Fitz 1,000, Kirk just a little under, or Kirk.
Wait,
1,000.
You're saying 2,000 yards?
I'm talking record breaking year.
What's the most yards in a season? Like 1,800?
1,964, I believe, from Calvin Johnson.
Thank you for giving away your 1st round fantasy pick.
Yeah.
You think I would take a wide receiver in the 1st round?
That is smart in a PPR league.
Yeah.
No. See, that's exactly why it's not smart.
You're just saying that to throw us off.
Dude, all right, man. You can ask anybody. I never, ever... Come here. Listen to me on fantasy right now. Don't ever take a wide receiver in the first 2 rounds. It's not worth it. But D-Hop would be worth it in the 2nd round. But not in the 1st round. That's just facts. Always take a running back. Load up on running backs. If there's too many injuries, you just make sure, especially in PPR, load up. Get your Kenyon Drakes. Get your
Miles Sanders.
Get your Austin Eckler's, Miles Sanders.
Thank you for saying he is good.
Load up. Make sure to avoid your Nick Chubbs and your Kareem Hunts in the 1st round. Take them in the 2nd round. Not Kareem Hunt, of course, but Nick Chubb. Don't take them in the 1st, especially PPR. Kareem Hunt's still there. Got to remember.
It's the opposite of the real NFL draft strategy. You do not take a running
back. No, you don't take a running back until the 2nd or 3rd round.
Minimum. 6th round is when running back becomes okay.
Miles Sanders is a 2nd round pick, though. Miles Sanders does not get the credit he deserves from the talking heads. The talking heads have their heads so far up their ass, they do not see the talent that Miles Sanders has.
Everybody loves Miles Sanders. He was hyped up.
The only time running backs matter
is in fantasy.
In the playoffs. If you've got
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry was not getting touched for 5 yards. That offensive line does not get enough credit.
That 49ers offensive line does not get
that offense. Say all of them, and that 49ers is also their scheme.
Jimmy G threw 8 passes in the
NFC. Jimmy G is the most overrated player
coming back.
I agree.
In all of football.
100 to 103.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Jimmy G sucks.
Hold on. I'm going to expand on this for our last little bit of time because we got a minute until this camera shuts off again. Jimmy G is like he throws too many picks to be a game manager. He does not throw enough touchdowns to be like volatile like Jameis Winston. He's just bad. He's just a below average quarterback.
He's like dollar store Kirky K. C. Kirky
If
C.
you gave Shanahan an above average quarterback,
Matt Ryan.
I refuse to acknowledge Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan has been a consistent above average.
Imagine Jameis Winston on the 49ers.
Kyler Murray on the 49ers.
Never. Don't just say it. Kyle Shanahan with the Cardinals.
Lamar Jackson on the 49ers in that run scheme.
Jimmy G.
Man.
If the 49ers did not have Jimmy G last year, they would have not only won the Super Bowl, but would have only lost one game.
To the Cardinals?
And I'm probably no. They would have only lost one game if, dude. Jimmy G is so bad at quarterback, so bad. Also, it's Cameron.
You could put me behind that San Francisco 49ers O-line, and I'd still throw 8 for 9 for 210 yards and a tutter.
Dude, Jimmy G's just so bad, and the people hype him up, especially like the Max Kellermans and the Stephen A's and the Skip Baylesses that are like, oh, if he wasn't good, how'd they make it to a Super Bowl? It's a team game, man. They made it because they have this insane running game with the best defensive front assembled in years.
Nick Bosa is a monster.
Oh,
DeForest Buckner's better.
All right.
Not really. I just hate Nick Bosa.
So now we got 2 categories. We got title favorites, and we got the worst overall teams. So I think that we should go down the row. We'll go title favorites this way, worst teams this way.
All right.
You ready?
Speak.
My title favorite will be the Philadelphia Eagles. We got Carson Wentz. We got Jalen Reagor. We got Deshaun Jackson.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is going to be the best tight end quarterback receiver you've ever seen in this league.
Who you got at DB besides Darius Slay?
We have Darius Slay. We have Rodney McLeod. We got Kayvon Wallace. We got Jalen Mills. We got
Jalen Mills. Wow.
We got Sidney Jones the fourth.
Wow. Nobody. You're gonna get burned.
No, our linebacking core is what worries me. But
Linebackers
do not matter.
Linebackers are the running back of the defense.
Unless your name is Luke Kuechly, you do not matter.
We have one of the stoutest defensive lines in the league. They can put enough pressure to where the corner on the other side of Slay can have enough time. Maybe they'll do a little bit of a double coverage concept with Slay covering one. Maybe run a cover one, put the safety, put one safety in a corner on the other guy. Then we're cooking.
Won't matter.
We got Carson Wentz throwing deep balls to Reagor
until he tears
Jackson
his ACL.
And Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz running stick routes, getting first downs. Ooh, I'm excited for this year. We got a stout O-line. We got Kelsey. We got Dillard. We got Peters.
Yeah, did you see they're moving
Johnson?
Jason Peters to guard?
Yeah.
That is a smart move, if you guys.
It's
Andre
be
Dillard
so
left
good.
tackle, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I'm very excited.
You weren't a Dillard guy?
Dillard beefed up by 30 pounds this offseason.
I was a big Dillard guy coming out.
Dillard's going to be much better this year than he was last year. When he gets some reps in, he's going to be rusty those first 2 games. But that 3rd and 4th game hits, and he's going to start putting in work. We're going to be scary. Look forward to it. I'm saying 10-6 record, win the East.
10-6 to win the Super Bowl?
I think it's going to be a tough year this year. I think there's going to be rusty play with no preseason, minimal training camp. I don't think there's a team going better than 13-3.
I mean,
I think
usually that's the case anyways, right?
Sometimes.
I think it's going to lead to more like spread out of just how the talent on your roster. So
yeah.
I think you're going to see a lot of like 14-win teams and a lot of 2-win teams.
I'd say 10-6 to 12-4 for the Eagles. I say 3rd or 2nd seed and Super Bowl victory.
All right. Well, my Super Bowl favorite. First off, they're not my favorite in reality, but I gotta shout out the Cardinals. Got it. Kyler Murray's gonna win the MVP. No, you have to. Kyler Murray's gonna win. We heard your Cardinals talk. He's gonna win the MVP.
Who is your title favorite?
He's gonna win the MVP. The defense
is not a title.
It's a bit too lax this year.
I thought you guys said that MVP doesn't
matter.
No,
it doesn't matter. He's gonna be in the top voting. That's what matters. Anyways, so
if you're in the top 5 of MVP, it matters. But if you win it, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Got it.
No.
So Joey Burrow is not the best college football player this past year.
It mattered. My title favorite, it's not even a contest for me. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. They've lost minimal pieces. They've loaded up.
They've only gotten better.
They drafted a running back in the first round,
and he will now be starting.
No, it was
right?
Yeah.
They should have taken an offensive lineman,
or a defensive back. They got
it is now looking smart.
They got gifted. The running back position doesn't matter until they lost Damian Williams. Like he mattered. He didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Nobody's talking about Damian Williams right now.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, they've got Tyreek.
They should have drafted a defensive back or a linebacker or something at least, an off ball.
Their defense does not matter. That is the point. No, they have Tyrann Mathieu, and that is all they need. He will get them one turnover.
You did not disrespect Chris Jones on this video. I refuse to. Chris Jones, he already, back to the NFL Top 100, he was ranked 52nd, and Todd Gurley was ranked 51st, and I almost killed myself on site.
Chris Jones should have been top 20.
Chris Jones is if it wasn't for Aaron Donald, Chris Jones would be the best defensive player in the NFL. Sorry, Stephon Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore's third.
Gamecock boy.
Dude, but Chris Jones is a mad man. They drafted a position that doesn't matter when they have bad cornerbacks.
But Patrick Mahomes can lead them out of anything.
No,
we saw it 3 times in the playoffs this year.
That's why they're my Super Bowl favorites. They didn't lose any big pieces.
Are they going 16-0? I can see it happening.
I can just because of this volatile schedule, but it's
I mean,
they're good. They're
who
going to
do
be
they
nasty.
play this year? A depleted Patriots, the Ravens.
Don't you sleep on the Broncos now. Drew Lock looked good in his rookie season. They loaded up on that offense. Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton.
I am looking forward.
KJ Hamler.
KJ Hamler. I wanted the Eagles to get KJ so bad. He is so fast.
Got Jalen Hurts. All right. Well, that's
all right. Who's your favorite?
Patriots. Very simply. I don't even have to explain
You
it.
don't have to explain
Cam Newton
is
is
true.
taking them to the Super Bowl.
Bill Belichick is taking them to the Super Bowl. You're right.
With Cam Newton as quarterback.
Yeah, you're right, because their quarterback doesn't matter.
They got a quarterback 4 times better than what they had in Tom Brady. And their defense, it's whatever. You know, they got Cam Newton, doesn't matter.
You can't multiply 0 times 4.
All right. Back the other way. Who's the worst team in football this year?
Carolina Panthers. I don't
Interesting.
care.
I think they have enough offensive talent to take them at least to 28 or so. I don't see them as being the 32nd team.
I don't care what you say they added. You know, Teddy Bridgewater, Robbie Anderson. They lost Cam Newton. They lost Greg Olsen, Luke Kuechly. They lost half their starting defense.
Their defense is going to be abysmal. The missing footage here is brought to you by a bad camera.
Bam is fat.
Let's finish up hard.
Bam is fat and lost his mind. All right.
So, as I was saying, I think the Jets are going to be the worst team in football this year.
Dude, they're getting C.J. Mosley back healthy.
I don't think it matters. I think Adam Gase is too incompetent of a head coach to do anything.
I think they'll have a top 5 pick. I don't think it'll be. I think they have enough playmakers. I think Sam Darnold to Rashad Perriman's going to be good enough to not make them the worst.
I don't know.
But Adam Gase is an absolute retard.
We can't say that word anymore.
Is an absolute motard.
All right. So our final topic for the day, after talking for like 40 minutes or whatever, this was a long show, much longer than I expected. College football is moving to in-conference only scheduling pretty much throughout. ACC is having 1 out-of-conference game just to round out a 12-game schedule.
Yeah,
SEC is playing 10 game. Yeah, might as well.
No, they're including in the ACC.
Clemson's playing the Citadel.
Is there going to be a college football playoff this year?
No.
No?
No, it just
whoever wins the SEC championship is the champion.
Yeah, that's
so
probably how it's
Carolina.
Yeah, go Cox. So yeah, that's about all that's going on for college football. RAD said that they're going to try to have 20,000 fans in the stands.
If you were Trevor Lawrence, would you play football this year?
No,
I wouldn't either.
not a chance.
There's no reason to.
Not a chance.
Unless he wants another title.
He's
There's not a
not.
title
He's
to win.
in the ACC, and it's going to be the four SAC teams. It's going to be like a 5-5 Tennessee.
He could stop playing football right now and make millions on ads alone.
Yeah.
No, as well as the fact, it's like, think of Nick Bosa, and he wasn't a revolutionary quarterback. He was a good great edge rusher. Yeah.
Nick Bosa?
He wasn't even playing quarterback. Like he was not a quarterback.
Okay.
He was a great edge,
I figured it out.
not a
All right.
Andrew Luck.
That's
type.
it for the show.
No, it's not.
We'll end on
No,
that
it's not.
stupidity.
Soccer time.
Oh, we forgot about Aiden's corner kick.
Yeah, we did. Philadelphia Union are on. We've got they beat not Vancouver. Who'd they beat?
New England?
No.
Los Angeles?
No, LAFC plays Orlando tonight. Who'd they beat?
I know.
It wasn't Vancouver. It was
They
it was
beat
the
team.
Sporting KC. They beat Sporting KC. So that's happening in the MLS tournament. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Now we play
But-
San Francisco too.
In the much bigger news,
I think
San
that's
Francisco has a
semifinalist too.
I have no idea. There's noise. The Young Americans, Mark McKenzie for the Philadelphia Union looks to be on a move to Celtic, how it's pronounced there. So he should get Champions League run if they can make it through, which would be awesome. But most importantly, Weston McKennie, top American playing for Schalke. They wanted him to be their captain this year. Looks like he's going to be sold. Top teams right now are Leicester City, Wolverhampton, Southampton, which is the team most Americans want him to go to because they'll just dominate with him, and even getting looks at teams such as Liverpool and Everton. So,
most importantly, this is the end of the show. Thank you for tuning in.
Twitter.
It was great to be back.
Tag Twitter.
I'll tag the Twitters. I think like right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There we go.
You can follow me on Twitter at Jake C. Arnold.
You can follow me at Twitter at TheRealAIDSBoy, spelled boy BOI.
At DJ_JAX2.
Who has an underscore and numbers in their Twitter
I do.
handle?
He
Why?
dominates us in the Twitter game.
That is true.
Yeah.
Dude, how many followers do you have?
If you come from Dylan's Twitter, thank you for tuning in. I know you're not coming from my Twitter. So.
Yeah, my Twitter's mid. I'm almost at 100
who's
followers.
Bringing the viewers here.
Dylan whips a slong out on the table.
Thank you for watching the first episode of The Sports Show. We'll be back next week. And deuces.
Smooches.
Smooches.
Oh, beautiful.